This one, red, orange. Oh, she's This one is not orange. This one is red and white. Hello everyone. I'm so sorry that live ended. I don't know what happened. Maybe network, whatever. I don't know. But the live just ended all the same. I'm still waiting for my co-host to join me. Her network is actually giving her issues, so I'm gonna be calling her back again to know what the problem is. So, oh yeah, join now, Mama, join. I sent you a new link. I sent another link to you to your WhatsApp. Use it and join because that first live ended. Join with the first link, the link I sent last. Join with it. So you guys just wait for a moment. She will join us in the next few seconds. The first live ended because her network was interrupted. She's actually on board with me and she has equally started introducing herself, her what she does, her channel. Her channel is the Kids Learning Station. Okay, that's her channel. You can see it down on the comment section. The Kids Learning Station, that's her channel. So she's equally introducing herself before the network cut her out and she has to go back to retrieve her network. So she will join us in Egypt now. Let's kindly wait for her in a bit. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for waiting. And guys, please. Okay, she's here. She's here. I added her. network. Network actually wants to deal with you today. Mama.
Nigeria is happening to me.
Nigeria, if Nigeria happened to you, it's a problem.
Hmm. So Jim has a
You
trying
know,
to recharge.
that life ended on its own. Hmm. I'm telling you, I have to go back again to start another one. So, we are in the process of your introduction. So let's continue from there so that we won't waste much of people's time and again, so that we can start because of where we are. We are not guaranteed for network and light.
And light, I understand, I understand. So I just want to share this one again because I shared the other one. So, so I also just be sharing this on my status again.
It's okay. Yes, ma'am. So, guys, please stay tuned and let's listen to her. Let's hear her out. She has a lot to offer. She's a leader in a big school. Like, you know that.
So yes, I'm back now. So that's all we're saying. So let me just say my name is Favor and I'm here. I'm a mommy, I'm a teacher, I'm an educator. And today we are going to be talking about raising kids in digital age. And there's a reason why I picked this topic. Because we are so addicted as adults now. There's this new era of social media and digital and being digital savvy that is just covering everybody's mind. And we are forgetting the fact that it's affecting our children. So everybody, adults, we are all on our phones. We are pressing the phones, we are using devices. I don't even know how people go on dates anymore in this age. Because even when you're on dates and you're supposed to be talking with your partner, you are pressing your phone. You know, social media has taken over everything. Everybody wants to be online. Everybody wants to talk about something. And everybody wants to know what is happening. It's like digital amebo, you know. And with the new era of social media, with the new era of technology, with the new era of, oh, I want my child to be, I want my child to know how to use IT skills. We are not having limits for the children. We're not giving them that form of limitation. We're not understanding the negative effect that this might cause for our children. Even as adults now, I don't know if you've ever noticed for yourself, even as adults, we are beginning to have this short attention span. Because if you see one video that does not make sense, just move, move to the next one. You see one that, what's this one saying, move to the next one. You can stay on your device for about 2, 3 hours and you're just going, looking at other people's lives, other people's businesses, you're just moving. And then before you know what's happening, 4 hours you're sitting on your phone, doing nothing. You're not really productive for yourself. And even at that's right now, they'll tell you that so if you want to create a video online, you must have a hook. That is, you must have something that will make the person want to watch that video. Because now everybody is going to have this short attention span. If you are not engaging enough, I want to get out. You know? So and this is affecting our own children. Because now the people that are making these children videos, they now understand they want the children to be hooked to the screen. So what do they do? They come up with different colors coming left and right. And if you watch, I don't want to mention names of brands, but if you watch some of these videos for children and you see how the colors, even if sometimes the colors affect my own face, like this color is moving like this color is moving, and especially for the videos for babies, small babies. You see the goat talking, you see the elephant talking, moving like this. It's okay. I mean, it's nice, but there should be a limit to screen time for our kids. We should reduce it. So the reason for this topic today is because now we're having children that are developing very fast, faster than we can think. We have children that are like digital natives. That's the best that I can use. The children that are growing up with tablets, children that are growing up with smartphones, children that can navigate YouTube by themselves, that can navigate TikTok by themselves. They can play online games, online learning. So we have to think about it. We have to think of the challenges that this might bring. Up addiction for the children. It brings up distraction for the children, and there are a lot of safety risks as well. So today we're going to be talking about the negative impact, the positive impact, and how we can help our children limit screen time. That's my introduction.
Thank you so much. Please, once again, I want you to introduce yourself. The first life ended. Just in case people come back to watch this live or to know what is going on here, so they can equally know who you are. Please kindly introduce yourself, reintroduce yourself again from beginning. Let us know your name, what you do, and your social media, your YouTube channel, so that people can equally subscribe to your channel too. Since you are into education, you are into nurturing of kids, you are into trying to find a way that the children can be able to be compatible in the society where we are, especially on this social media age. Kindly introduce yourself once more. Thank you, ma.
All right, no problem. So my name is Madumere, like I introduced myself before. Sorry. So my name is Silva Madumere, and I am an educator. I am a teacher. I am a mom of two amazing boys. I'm a mom of boys.
Mommy
So,
boys.
yes, education consultant. I help school owners, that is, if you have a dream, like you now, you say, oh, I want to open a school, don't come to me. I will help you set up your school from start to when you have children. I will help out. Uh-oh.
I'm coming to
Okay,
Africa
so
to continue my YouTube content. Do you hear what I just said?
yes, I heard.
I,
Can you
I,
hear me
I
now?
said I was telling one of my friend here on YouTube. I told her that I'm coming to South Africa to continue my YouTube content because Nigeria is falling my hand.
Please, you can come to South Africa. Or you can. Hey, is it not talk better now?
Oh yeah, continue introducing yourself. We're hearing you, ma.
Okay. So, I help school owners, like I said, set up schools for themselves. Like, if you have a vision, you want to set up a school, come to me, I'm your girl. We'll start from the registration to when you recruit teachers to setting up to getting a building, wherever location, we'll do that for you. Also, I do teachers training because I believe that for school and for our children to learn best, we need seasoned and qualified teachers. So that is where I come in. We train teachers so that they are, up part there. We train them with everything that has to do with practice, that has to do with NES practice, that has to do with teaching children, nurturing their growth. That's what we do. So I am the founder of the Kids Learning Station. The Kids Learning Station just we offer a breadth of different learning for children all over the world. All over the world. We run online tutoring programs for children. So what we do is we match you up with a tutor in 24 hours. Just give us within 24 to 48 hours. Whatever is the need for your child, we will match you with a tutor. So we have a lot of families that we work with outside the country. So we work with you no matter your time zone, we are here for you. Anywhere in the country, just tell us your preferred time. We will look at our own West African time and we'll call up with a class for you and your child. Whatever is your child's need, even if that child is on the spectrum, we have somebody that can work with your child, both home and abroad. We also have physical programs. So we have teachers that offer physical programs as well. So we're just a community of, by community that match children with teachers. That's basically what we do. And this YouTube channel is just because we want to reach out to more children. So our YouTube channel was born out of the fact that whenever I'm looking for videos to play for my children, especially about some topics that have to do with English, I don't see the kind of videos that I want. So okay, yes, we're back. I don't see the kind of videos that I want, so which is why yeah, you're shaking your head. Which is why I
I'm
decided to
shaking my
start
head
creating.
because very soon I will leave you in this country and I will jack back because I can't continue like this. I
I
will make the money I want to
mean,
make. Very soon I will just leave
so
you. I will just
we
stay where I did. They watch you. They do my own. They see you. Hmm. Mm.
so see why we came up with the Kids Education YouTube channel. We also put up Yoruba videos because I'm Yoruba by tribe, married to Igbo, but I'm Yoruba by tribe. So I always feel like our children should know our mother tongue, whether you're in Nigeria or you're outside Nigeria. You should be able to speak to your children in your local dialect. So that's the reason why we have Yoruba videos to teach children simple Yoruba, just simple. Simple Yoruba like alphabet, numbers, simple verbs in Yoruba, simple nouns in Yoruba that your parents can easily relate to and then you can actually work with it. So basically we're just a big community helping children and parents together.
So
And that,
everyone watching us all over the world, wherever you're watching us from those that are here with us and those that will later see the slide, you guys have heard her out. She said her YouTube channel name is the Kids Learning Station, and they are a group of communities that help parents, help children, anything at all you want to do, or if you want equally establish a school here in Nigeria or anywhere, they can put you through, they can tell you a way to go. She is an educator by profession. Trust me, she teaches in one of the best schools here in Lagos. I don't want to talk about it. So, but trust me, she's here and she can assist you based on anything at all concerning your child education, anything pertaining education. You can reach on to her, and trust me, she will do a justice to that. So let's continue with the topic we have today, which is raising kids in the digital age, managing screen, how we can manage screen for them and social media at the same time they can be able to learn. Mama, what do you have to say concerning that topic? Let's continue, and because time is not on our
okay,
side.
yes. So I introduced the topic earlier by saying the reason why I teach this topic. So I understand that parents want their children to be tech savvy, but then how do we limit it and ensure that we don't have children engage in too many screens or spend so much time on their screens? So right here, we're going to talk about the advantages and the disadvantages of screen time and how we can help and support our children. So, like I said earlier when I started, that children are digital natives. What do I mean by digital natives? I mean, they've already become
Digital
so
what?
used to technology. Native,
Digital what?
native,
Native.
native.
Okay.
Yes. So
Native.
let me
Okay.
explain what I mean by that. You know when you say, "Oh, I'm from Nigeria. Nigeria is my native land. I am used to Nigeria. I'm a native of Nigeria. Do you understand? Like I am, it's my country." That's how children have become so used to devices. Children these days, even from birth, from when you give birth to them, they're already used to handling a mobile phone, handling a device, handling a smartphone, handling a tab. They are used to YouTube. Like my son is 7 years old, and if I lose my password, sometimes before I wake up from the bed, they're taking my phone. So you just all you need to do is to put in the password and I'm going to YouTube to do whatever you want to do. And then you are just there on your own. So and even my youngest son, that one too now already understands some things about the phone. That is what is happening now. And when we were their age, it was not like that. In fact, I don't think my dad had a phone when I was 7 years old. The time my dad bought a phone, I was like 12 or 13, and then we're using Sajem mobile phone. So, but now children can navigate all manner of things. They can use a smartphone effectively. Effectively, they can go on YouTube because my son sees me always making YouTube videos. Himself, when you take the phone and start recording video, hello, my name is this, I can do this. So that is the era that we're going into now. Children have YouTube channels. So, but how can we ensure that it's profitable to us as parents and that we're not exposing the children to things that are not right for them? This is why we are here. So I also would say that we need to think about the fact that even as parents, we are used to our devices. We can sit on it for 4 hours, 5 hours. And when children see us doing that, they will start doing the same thing. Because everybody's on their phone. And even you as a parent, you come back from work, you're so tired, you're so exhausted. What do you want to do? You want to rest, you want to quickly make a quick lunch or a quick dinner. While you're doing that, somebody is shouting at your head, they're just, what do? You just put on television for them and say, please sit down, let me just sit down. Because for you, it's a way of, let me just distract this children. So, how can we make sure that even as we are giving them those things, we need to think of a big question. And the question is, how can I help my child to use technology wisely without technology taking over their lives? That's the big question. In as much as we are exposing them to technology, how can we ensure as parents there is no this technology that wants to take their life? So I'm going to start with the benefits of technology for the children. There are lots of benefits for them, a whole lot. Like I am an advocate for technology. I am a tech savvy person. In fact, I am too tech savvy, so I don't really see why my own children must not be tech savvy as well. But these are the advantages. We'll talk about the advantages, then we'll now go to the disadvantages and talk about how we can manage everything. So the advantage, number one advantage is learning. It comes at learning. So because I'm going to be telling a lot of these things from personal experience as well. So because I am tech savvy, what I do, and I'm a teacher, so what I do is I always put in a lot of apps that will support my children learning a lot. So sometimes they will close from the children close from school, I pick them up from school. Instead of them disturbing me in the car, I give them their tablets. They have tablets. When I give it to them, they can open any of the apps. I have Jellyphonics app that can support children with phonics. I have an app I call Oxford Owl. Oxford Owl has ebooks that children can read from. So I open it for my children to read. Even the small, even my, I call him small, he's 4 year old, but even my son that is 4 year old, once I open the app, he just be looking, because on the app you can see the pages. I have different websites can open and it will help them to read or to study something. What I do, which I experience as well, because I'm talking about it like you're on a drive or like if I'm going home and I'm in traffic I want the children to like, okay, I just want to focus on the road. If not, my sister, because they just asking me the question. Mommy, what happened? Mommy, this is what my sister did. Mommy, this is what, okay, relax. When we get to, we'll continue. Let me focus on the road. So another thing I do is that I can decide that today we're going to be learning about wild animals. I feel like you have to be intentional. It's not, that's how it is. We're going to learn about wild animals. So I play a YouTube video that talks about wild animals. And I give it to them. And I give it, sorry, I give it to him and I tell him I want to tell me about wild animals. What you just read. We read about extinct animals. Animals are extinct. We read about because I know he likes animals, so I capitalize on it. The younger one likes stories. I capitalize on it. So what do I do? I use technology to make them learn. And that is one way that we can make sure that technology is useful for our kids. So if they want to watch screens, let them watch something that will be useful for them, something that they can learn from. Now, another thing is creativity. That's another advantage of technology, creativity. So, and I'm so much parents here. If your child is from 5 and above, you can engage your children in AI and robotics. So children can start in scratch. And like an app where children can start learning how to some small coding skills. And before you know what's happening, they're developing games and videos. A lot of schools are offering this program right now. I teach my son how to use Scratch, although it's also in school. We use Scratch at home. Sometimes whenever it's less, I that, oh, it's not this so much. I just tell him, okay, come and laptop, go and do this for me on Scratch. Add this audio for me, add this, we will do it, we will develop that thing, you will come and give me. This is a 7-year-old son. He will bring it to me and he will tell me that, oh, mommy, look at it, mommy, listen to the sound, mommy, what do you think? That is what I'm doing. Another thing is that he likes to paint. So on the laptop, we call there's a painting, there's the regular paint on your laptop. Regular paint, that paint, normal paint app on the laptop. So it will draw different things. Him and his younger brother, they will draw different things and they will paint. They will do different colors, whether it is fine or it is not fine. It helps the children to be creative. And you need your children to be creative. You need them to be able to think out of the box. You need them to be able to look at this thing and think that, okay, if we do it like this and like this, it will give us this. If why don't you put this for this is critical thinking skills. You're developing those skills in them. Also, we talk about connection. So you see, the reason why we use technology is also to communicate with people all over the world. Like now, we're having a YouTube live. The YouTube live is so that even people that are not in this our Nigeria that we are complaining about, they can watch this video and see us. It's the visibility. And that is what technology does for children. They're able to communicate with people, they're able to talk to their uncles and their aunties. The advantage is, future readiness, preparing our children for future jobs. Because the to keep going ahead and ahead. If you technology, you will not get a job. Even now, like this, if you're not tech savvy, leaving behind, you won't get a job. So you must know how to use technological tools. You must know how to use AI. You must know how to use any form of AI. You must know how to use some tech apps. You must know how to use Canva. You must know how to use CapCut. As simple as that. It is not tech is no longer limited for some group of people. Tech is not for everybody. If you don't know how to use tech, you will not get a well-paying job. Let me add it. You might get a job, but not a well-paying job. And also with the involvement with this whole coming of AI is taking over some industries, so many industries. But one thing I know is that AI cannot give that personal effect. AI cannot give that human touch. So which means that it cannot take over the job. It can't take over all the jobs. But then, if you don't upgrade yourself, I don't know what's in the future. So this is why our children need digital skills. I'm coming at the benefits. Why our children still need the digital skills, because we are preparing our children for a tech world. A tech world. I mean, right now we are seeing restaurants all over the world that use robots to serve. We are seeing cars now that don't need drivers, that can, cars that can drive themselves. that are AI automated, tech world, and we're preparing our own children for that time. It's not just now. We're preparing our kids. They say they're the future generation. They're the leaders of tomorrow. We are preparing them for that tomorrow. And that tomorrow is a tech tomorrow. It's a tech tomorrow. But because of that, we need to allow our children to use the digital skills. So now let's think about what the parents think about. What I worry about
So,
from the
Mama, sorry, excuse me, I'm so sorry. And based on the advantages you have actually stated so far, I want to say thank you so much because trust me, even I learned something from there. Yes, you said there's some app that you that children are supposed to use, which will be useful for them. So I would like you maybe at your own time, maybe during the time I will be talking, you can equally, if you can put it down on the comments, like some app like from age to age, like you know, it's not like for me too. I'm a digital person. I love digital. So I'm not this kind of mother that would tell my children don't be digital savvy. I want them to be good. In fact, if I have known about digital for a long time, in fact, in school I would have studied what I studied. Yes, I think I would have gone deeper now as it is right now because the world has equally changed. I'm telling some persons, I said time will come. There won't be anything like shop. All you have is digital markets. Everything is in the online. You understand? So if you have a business at this point, you have not even bring your business to social media. You are getting yourself harmed because time will come. You will not see how to sell in a normal time, if not for online. You understand? So what I want to say is, if it's possible for you to type out the application that children, is children has stages, okay, between 1 to 3 years there are stages of things they are supposed to watch so that it cannot affect their brains and their memories because they are not the same with someone from the age of 4, 5, 6 years. So if it's possible for you to tell us the app you can download for your kids on the tablet between this
okay,
age and this age, I think it will go a long way. You can equally put it on this comment section, okay? Maybe later too, you can send to me. I can equally post it too. I will post it on my YouTube channel in case of people that will come back. I want to, okay, I will go to this live. Then I will post the applications on that live so that anybody that comes to this live to go through the live can equally see the app that you're supposed to download for your kids at so age to so age. Then you made mention of coding, okay? That's very fantastic. I love that a lot. Even my husband even said there was a stage my daughter will get to. We embark her on that. So I would like to have know the app too and the age someone that's supposed to be doing coding is supposed to start. It's very
okay,
good, we parents of this age, if we can help our children and push them, in as much as social media is badly affecting our kids in some way. Okay, you made mention of your children. When you say something, I smile. You say your son will go and carry your phone and on your password. I just smile. Why do I smile? I smile because well, every family has how they bring up their own child. Okay, so my own daughter cannot come. I've told her that when she see my phone, she should stay away. She should stay away because my first phone that got spoiled, she's the one that broke that phone. I spent over 100,000 in a month that I'm trying to change screen. So when my husband got me this, yes, when my husband got me this new phone, she tried to come. When there is no light, she want to come and carry my phone. I will just open eye for her. I will tell her, stay away from my phone. So I made it known to her. She already know. So once she even want to touch the phone, she see my face. She's on the run. Do you understand? So I still believe your hi. I'm sorry. I still believe too that we parents too, we are the one that we even give our children leverage to what they do. I believe that. And again, I believe that not everything you allow your child to watch. Like this, my children here, I don't allow them to watch everything. I use my hands and
yeah,
on a particular cartoon they are meant to be watching. Not the one that we watch in the night, they will come and be doing bad dream for me. Be shouting in the night. That kind of things. Those things affect their brains because at that stage, they are not supposed to. You understand? So I don't want to indulge on your topic. I don't want to distract you. But just help us put those up according to age stages that they're supposed to. Maybe later I'll post it when I upload it live later. I will post it on the comment section so that anybody that comes around, then I'm going to put your link too. Then in case anybody wants to reach out to you to chat you, this the first live ended that has every of your details. So I'm going to put it up again on the comment section so that anyone that wants to contact you, since you deal with people even outside Nigeria, outside the country, so people can equally reach out to you because there are people that are looking for people that will put their children online. So they are on social media. Yes, there are people even like we're having this. You can have a session with a child in US. You can have a session with a child in Canada. You can have a session with a child in any country of the world. So since you are into that, so I'm going to be putting your details there so that anybody that comes across can equally reach out to you. So let's continue. Now we are diving into the disadvantages of using the tablets. This place is going to be very interesting. So let's kick start. Thank you, ma'am. No, who did it? I didn't really get you. Okay. 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 Network. It's okay. Yes. I can hear you very well.
Man is a full grown man, carry 30 in early 30s. They came from a gaming app, WhatsApp. Obviously, most likely why is a full grown 30-year-old man be chatting with a 13-year-old girl? What do you want to get from her? Now, this conversation started from where? Highlight. It started from a gaming app. So when he saw it, and he asked her, who is this person? How did they? She said, we was on this app, we started, he just got angry and he did his hand like this. So the way he did his hand, till now, till that time, I said his hand was saying because he doesn't like to eat children at all. That's good. He felt very bad. There are some apps. You continue the conversation with WhatsApp. So imagine if dad did not discover that. They'll probably say, okay, let us meet up somewhere, and we probably want to get back to the US. lesson from somewhere from there. We don't know what the conversation would have led to, but mind you, he's just 13. Now that is my number one. Like when I think of internet and I think of games, I'm thinking of the exposure that it's giving these children. It's giving them unnecessary exposure. That's one of the disadvantages, and that's what parents worry about. A lot of boys, I can tell you, a lot of boys love to play games. Games, they love playing games a lot, and they love to play online games. And if they're not properly enlightened, if you don't talk to them properly about it, you expose them to pedophiles on the internet. Because on the gaming app, you have to play with another person. So then they're exposed. Our teenagers are exposed. That's the first thing. I also talk about addiction. These children get addicted to the screen. If you leave them there for a longer period of time, they get addicted. And when you want them to do something else, they cannot focus. It's not their focus, it's not their attention skills. They're not able to focus, which is why when I started this live, I talked about the fact that the people creating this content, the company creating this content for children, they make videos that are pictures that move very fast. So you see the pictures in some of these songs or rhymes, they're moving so fast like this, like this, like this, like it takes the children's attention. So you see the child moving their eyes like this. I'm talking of their eyes. It's moving like this, like this, like this, because pictures are changing. But that's the only way they can get those children engaged and hooked to those videos. So if you sit them there for too long, the children get used to screen. It affects their attention. And when it's now time for them to do paperwork, when it's time for them to do schoolwork, they cannot focus anymore because they are so used to those pictures, flipping and flipping and flipping. Also, disrupting sleep. You may talk about something that you don't want the child to start doing right in the night. When you watch these devices too much, it affects their sleep. Because even if they are asleep, that's what they'll be thinking about. That's what they'll be saying. So let me tell you what I did during this holiday for myself. During this summer holiday, I downloaded a lot of Bible stories. A lot. Because for me, it was one area that I wanted to improve on for my children. I wanted them to know more about the Bible. Whenever I'm going to school or when I'm going to work in the morning, I don't have the time to sit down and read lengthy Bible passages for them. Sometimes I say when I come back, or when we come back, we're going to read the Bible. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I'm tired. What I did for them this time was during this holiday, I downloaded a lot. Like as I'm speaking to you right now, I don't have any subscriptions active for the TV, the main television. So when I download it, I save it in a flash drive like this. Then I flash the TV with me in my corner. I save it in the flash drive, and then I put it to the TV, and that's what they watch. We have watched how Jesus healed the blind man. We have watched different stories about Jesus. We have watched different stories in the Bible, Noah and the Ark. We've watched a lot. In fact, so whenever they are less busy, and I want them to watch the film, I take it back to they watch it. That's one thing I did. Another thing I did is that because of I'm Yoruba, married to Igbo, I downloaded Igbo videos for them online. So they watch it there. They watch the Igbo language. So my son will even come and tell me what he say, Mommy, I know what is. I said, what did I say? It means this in Igbo. Now. So you have to think of the things they watch. Because some of those things, when they sleep in the night, that's what they think about. They will come and tell you that I saw this thing in my dream, I saw that thing in my dream. Okay, that was please, I don't like this. So you have to be careful of the information that they're exposed to, especially when you have very little children. Then I'll talk about it reduces their physical activities. So children are meant to play. There's nothing you can when you have younger children, they are meant to play. The play is the work for the child. With the as early as educators, it's something we always know that children are meant to play. If you have boys, let me say boys are wired to move. They must run, they must jump, they must do outdoor activities. So if we keep the children on screen for too long, you don't give them room to move. You don't give them room for outdoor activities, and you don't give them room to build their social skills. From experience, when children come into school at from age 3, when children resume school from age 3, we've observed that, especially if it is, maybe a first child, maybe it is a first child or an only child, when they come into school from age 3, you find that their social skills sometimes are not well developed because they are used to just staying with mommy and daddy at home. And sometimes mommy and daddy don't really talk to them because mommy and daddy just talk to themselves or probably on your device or your laptop or you just give them a phone. You don't develop their social skills. How do you develop children's social skills? You take them to where there are other children. If peradventure you have, if peradventure you have just one child, maybe you have just a child, one child, you have to be able to take that child to where it's going to play with other children. That's where you go to the park, where they can see other children and relate to them. That's where you go for children's birthday parties, where they can play with other children. You go to church, at the churches, we take children there, so children can meet with other children in the church and probably play with them. That's how you build your social skills. And then if you don't have anywhere to take them to, then take them to school. One of the reasons why they go to school is also to develop their social skills. But when you leave children on the screen for too long, they have weaker social skills. Also, when we talk about exposure to harmful content, let's talk about adult content. If you know now, a lot of these children videos now beginning to have some adult content that are not appropriate. Adult content, adult content like adult content like how do I put it? I want to be careful when I'm live. They're exposed to a lot of adult content, which I think as parents it would be nice for us to talk to the children about first before the children are being exposed to, which is why I tell parents, start talking to your children about anything. Then also, watching videos give children limited time to academics. Because when they're supposed to do their homework and they're supposed to do their schoolwork, they are watching videos. So these are just a lot of the risks and disadvantages associated with too much screen time. You know. Let me maybe continue from there.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You really try. Like, thank you very, very much. And a lot to learn. Trust me. I don't have voice, yes, but you are scaring me now. You said they need to jump. They have to jump. Is it compulsory they will jump?
Yeah, yes.
Must they
So let
jump?
me explain.
Is it part of
Yes,
the
let me
growing?
explain.
The growth?
Yes, it is. So there's something we call in
Okay.
the early years framework. Yes, in the early years framework, there's an area of development we call developing the gross motor skills. So the gross motor skills is all about the whole body. And it's not just limited to boys, even girls. It is important that they engage in physical activities to develop their whole body. It's a gross motor skill, like it's developing their whole self. So from babies, when you look at milestones for gross motor skills, from babies, it starts from them being able to stand, from being able to stand to being able to walk. Because you want the children to be able to develop all their bodies. You don't want, like I said, play is important for children. I'm just talking about boys because we believe that boys are wired to always play, but even girls must play. They must play with water. They must play with sand. They must be outdoor play. That's why even schools ensure that the children play outside. They must run. They must play. It develops their gross motor skills. It develops their strength. It makes them. How do you have children that you just keep in one place the whole day? No, it's not appropriate for kids. If you have younger children, they must play. So what I do sometimes also is that when we are at home the whole day, whenever I have the strength, I must say that I'm not perfect. All the things I'm saying is not all the time I do it. Whenever I have the strength, I can walk in the estate. So we can walk to the bus stop and walk back. So even adults, the fact is good for us, how much more children? Children must move, they must play. It's very, very good for their growth and development. So
I
please,
just
let's
learned
just
I just learned one thing now. So you are actually giving me job now. I should start me that I'm always indoor like this. I don't want that stress, I beg. It's not easy. You know, it's not easy
yeah,
for us. It's not easy for we mothers. Eh?
it's not, it's
If we start doing everything that you are just saying here, trust me, our lifespan will be shortened. Trust me, because you taking them to the park every blessed day, you know what it is. It's not easy.
That's why
Me, I do it once, not all the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
So
they
I
should go
want
to
to ask
school.
a yeah, after school. I want to ask a question. What age do you think children should be introduced to social media and why? Do you mind
So
going
for
inside?
so for social media, I want to say that at any age, your child, any child below 18 is introduced to social media. At any age you as a parent deem fit, it must be with adult supervision. So at any age that you as a parent deem fit, it must be with adult supervision. So I can't say for you as a parent, you know, but so far as a child below the age of 18, once you open a social media, like I have a social media account for my son, but I am the one that is managing it. He does not even know. I just put it there like,
Like you are just posting everything pertaining them there.
yes, come. So he does not know. So, but if I decide today that I want him to be there, if I decide, it must be supervised. But I don't really see why a child should be on social media right now, a young child. Or maybe if you're
Exactly.
looking at
Yeah.
16, if you're looking at 16, 17, maybe yeah. But before you put that child on social media, you must talk. See, it's important as the parents are talking to these children. You must tell
Yes.
them, you must talk to your child before somebody outside will talk to them. Let them know what is going on. So now on social media, this is what happens. When you are there, people are sharing their life stories. You have to be careful with the information you put online. You need to make them, it's not everything you say online. You have to be careful of people you meet. If you don't share passwords online, you don't share information. Like in my school now, we have a topic introduced. We call it PSHA, personal, social, health, emotional development. In this topic, we talk about one of the factors. We talk about different things. We talk about taking care of yourself. We talk about online safety. We talk about money matters because we believe that all these things are important for children to know. So we need to make them understand that for you to be online, you need to make sure that you don't say everything. You don't tell people more and daddy's secrets online. Family, anything that has to do with family matters, you don't take it online. So the challenge is that people are going online because I've seen 16-year-olds making money online. Yes. So I will not tell you that don't put your child there. But what I will tell you is that even if your child is there, make sure that they are properly supervised. Make sure that you yourself, you monitor what they are doing online. I also say that if you are giving your child a device, sign in or log in with your own Gmail account. It gives you control over what they are doing. You're able to see it. It gives you some form of parental control. You don't sign in or allow them sign in with their own email. No, you use your own email, your Gmail account to set up the device. You're able to see what is going on that device.
Yeah. So that when there
So
is
that,
anything, you can get a notification.
yeah, yeah. So that those are different ways that you can monitor what they are doing. So it's okay. It's very okay if you want a child. If you feel like, oh, my child is 10 and I want my child to be on social media, I mean, it's you. So far as you talked about it, you and the father of the child, both of you have talked about it and you're okay with it. No problem. Make sure that you monitor what is happening online. So you have to weigh your pros and your cons. Will this be of benefit to my child or no? You know, people
So
want to be
the
their
answer
position.
the answer you are giving us is it depends on family, right?
Yes,
They
it
should
depends on you.
choose what suits them. Yes, they should decide for themselves so that tomorrow they will not say they heard it from somebody. It's left for them.
Yeah.
If you think your child at the age of 5 years is supposed to be on social media, it is left for you. And before you do that, you should be able to control what that child is doing, because you should know that once the child is there, there is nothing that is hidden again. Nothing, because social media is just like TikTok. When you enter one account, you just scroll up, you keep scrolling. That
Yeah.
is how they scroll till they get to a
Yeah.
place where they are doing pornography. When they have entered there, and they will stop and they will watch, because the eyes is always catchy to things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You will not tell them
Mm-hmm.
not to watch. So when you would think you are ready to allow your children to use the social media. I'm talking to everyone here right now, just like our co-host just said, that she will not tell you not to allow your children to be on social media. It is left for both parents, both the man and the woman. You guys will decide, do you want your children to be online by the age of 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? Everything depends on you. So choose what work for you. Each parent has work for them. And I will advise you, even when you choose to do that, please kindly try to monitor them. Just like she said, don't allow them to use their own account. Use your own Google account so that when there is something going wrong, you can equally get a notification. Or when they have switched from where they are to another place, you always get a message from Google. I think that is very, very correct. So, secondly, Ma, I'll be asking, how can parents set healthy screen time limits without causing conflict at home? Like, sometime now, this social media, it cause problem between the children. This, you might put a particular, they will tell you, mommy, I don't want this. You put another, they'll tell you, mommy, I don't. My daughter used to tell me, when I put Auntie Rachel, this woman Rachel, because I love that lady a lot. So she teach kids very well on how to grow, talking. Yeah, stage for children on how to speak, on how to learn phonetics. So she's always there. Everything is in her channel. So when sometimes when you will put one, my daughter will tell you, I don't want this. And actually, the one I'm putting might be actually for the small child that is learning how to talk. Do you understand? Because that lady will teach
Yes,
her how to say mama, papa.
yes,
Do you understand? So I'm trying to put down what the elder one will tell me, mommy, I don't want this. You understand? So how do you
yes.
balance such kind of conflict at home when
What
there
I
is
do
no
is,
tablet?
yes, what I do is that I time everybody. So you have a turn. Let me take turns. They must learn to take turns. So what I do is I time you. So I tell the older one and I say, okay, you're going to watch for just 30 minutes. Once this episode is over, your brother will watch his own for that 30 minutes. That's how it works. You time them, they take turns.
Okay,
Let them
okay,
take turns. Because
okay.
I understand
You
that,
give them timing.
yes, they take turns. You give them timing. So because I understand that the older one might not want to watch musician. What's musician? I don't want to say mama, baba.
Yeah.
No, no, where I can watch something more advanced. Yeah. So you let them have, you time them. So you time them maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes. Tell them that don't worry, just let your brother watch this. After that, you have your own turn. So taking turns is very important. It's one thing we must also teach our children. They must learn to wait for their turn and take turns. So, that way, they're not sharing something, but they're sharing the time. Sharing their time. Because if the first person, so the younger one can have 1 hour, maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour. And once you have set your time, and once 1 hour is up, you allow the other person watch to see their own show. And then if they want to continue again, you continue like that. Or you can say, okay, you watch your own in the morning, then you watch your own at night. You have to just time them. So everybody is equally treated well, and
The,
everybody can watch their
the
own show.
table. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for answering this question. So, everyone watching us, you heard what she said. My question was, how do you settle the conflicts between the siblings at home when they are on social media? Because we want this particular topic to show somebody out there. The next person said, no, mommy, I want this, daddy, I want this. It becomes a conflict. So she said, how do you come against that conflict is trying to time each person on what he or she is watching. You give them timing, okay? If the other one is to watch for 1 hour, the other one to watch for 1 hour. So like that, you balance the equation, and they will all understand. Trust me, they are kids. They will understand and they will like that. Yes, they will even time it. They will say, "Mommy, it is time. Oh, change to my own station." That kind of thing. With that, you have sorted out the conflict. I think this goes a long way. The question is very, very precise and short. So another thing I will be asking you, Ma, is what signs can parents look out for to know when technology use is becoming harmful? What signs can parents look out for knowing when technology is becoming harmful to their kids? What is the signs like, you know, just for the
Yes,
advantage part of it?
yes. So when it is not becoming useful, right? What can you use to know? So
That
I
this is
think
becoming harmful to them. the
Yes. So as
signs
parents,
that you can.
we yes, as parents, we must be very, very intentional about parenting. It's not easy. It is definitely easy. Yeah, the life advice.
They
So
just got
it's
life. Naija. Now they dey whine us since morning. Don't worry, just go on television later. On, just go.
so it's not easy, but you see with these children, we must be intentional. We must take time for them. When you notice your children, you have to talk to them. You have to ask questions. You have to see what is it about? What's this video program about? What's this show about? You must ask questions. And that's where you begin to know, okay, this show, like I've seen some shows that my children watch on YouTube, and I'm not really okay with it. And I tell them, because they'll say something from the show. There was a time I saw something like, bruh. I thought that, I thought, no way, what is this house? You know? So there are some things they will say while you're talking with them that you will tell that it's from a particular show, and immediately you put a stop. Nobody's watching this show again in this house. You say, yes, there are some things, there are some videos, and then you need to create time to also sit and watch with the children. You need to watch some of these things. And like emphasis on when you have younger children, very young children, you need to watch. You'll be surprised what some of these creators are putting in the program. So when you notice that your children are saying things that are not appropriate, your children are doing things that are not appropriate, ask question, where did you hear it from? Is it from school? Where did you hear this from? Then they will tell you that, oh, it was this video we're watching. Then, okay, which video? Then you watch that video and say, okay, no, I don't want to watch that video again. You program what you want the child to watch. So when you notice, and the best way you can notice is you have to have conversation with your children. If you are talking with them, while talking with them, you will know that okay, no, this is not right and this is right. And then that way you can curtail it before it becomes something else.
Wow, that's a nice one. That answers the question. Let's move to the next one. How can schools and teachers play a role in teaching digital responsibilities? How can teach? At least you are an educator, so already. How
Yeah.
do you guys do it in school? Like, how do you do it? Do you teach everyone, or there are some set of people that you teach about digital? Um,
Yes. Yes. So I think we can do better as teachers to teach the children. But from my own angle, like I said earlier, we do a topic in school we call PSAT. I've explained the full acronym. So what we do is that we teach children different things, like I said, on money, on their life, on even their own safety, bad thoughts, good thoughts. And then we talk about online safety and digital well-being. Because we understand that we want children to be tech savvy, but we want children to be safe online. So what you can do as a teacher and what schools can do is to keep talking to these children, especially when you start having children from 5 years and above who are using devices. While they're using devices, they need to understand that you don't share passwords online. We tell the children in school. In my school, we do it. It's very important. You don't share passwords online. You don't share mom. If they ask you for mommy's information, you don't share it online. You don't meet strangers online. There's what we call stranger danger. You don't talk to strangers online. So I don't know if other schools do it, but if they don't, every teacher needs to be able to talk to, every school needs to talk to their children about online safety. It's very important. But most importantly, as schools are doing it, let me tell you, parents are the first teachers. Nobody will do your job for you. You are the first teachers to your children. Your child will just go to school and probably stay in school from 7 o'clock in the morning till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The child is back home with you. This holiday, the summer holiday that is wrapping up now, the child has been home with you. So you cannot leave your responsibility for the teacher or for the school. So in as much as we're expecting the school to do their task, the school will do it, but parents need to also now talking to children. And they expect the school to do it. So the school, yes, must do it. But raising children is a partnership between the school and the parents. Because the parent is number one. When you can't wake up in the morning, you are the one. When the child wants to sleep at night, it is with you, not with the teacher. You must also understand that teachers also have their own, it's a job. It's a job, so we also have to go back home to our own children. So parents are the first, you are the first teacher for your child. I don't want to say mothers because I want to believe that raising a child is both a mother and a father responsibility. So raising that child, parents are the first educators. Don't leave that responsibility for the school. So that's what I say.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, for our viewers out there, for those watching us, you guys are hearing what we are saying. You know, the topic is for everyone, not just for me and her. It's for all of us. As long as you are a parent, you are a mother, you are a father, you are a guardian, and you have someone under your custody that you are taking care of. Trust me, this topic is actually for everyone. We want to make sure that our children are not being carried away by social media, by the screen. Most people have made the habit of, even in the house of God, in the church. One thing happened to me one time in the church. A mother came to church with phone for the child. The child was disturbing instead of the mother. Because me, I believe that whatever you tell that child, whatever you teach that child in church, that child will grow up with it. If you teach a child to start using phone inside the church, watching cartoon while the sermon is going on, that child will grow up coming to church with phone each time. Whenever they are preaching, she's scrolling through the social media, because it is what you as a parent have actually make the child to understand. So that day, that child was disturbing, and mom, the next thing she could do is to on cartoon for her. I was sitting at the back. You know me now, me, my blood dey hot. The thing come dey pain me. Preaching dey go on, pikin dey watch cartoon. And me too, I get children. You understand? I get pikin, I know as dem dey handle dem. That's how I told the child to off the phone. I was giving the child sign. The child no dey even hear me. He didn't even look at my side. So someone else by my side, a mother too, told me that that is the way of distracting the child not to make noise. I told the woman, I say, I disagree to this. This is absolutely wrong. How can you in the church give your child phone when they are doing important thing? The child is watching social media, watching cartoon. Are you? What if there is no phone? What of in the era where there is no phone? Are people not surviving? Are they no? Is there any other thing you can do? You can even, okay, go and buy biscuits, give the child to eat while you listening to what they are saying. In as much as the child is small, but at the same time, their brain at that point is anything you direct them to do. That's what they think is the right thing. So along the line, I now told the child not listening to me. I collected the phone. I collect it. I off it. I dropped it. Me, I no send them. The mama look back. Me, I no mind wetin dey happen. So the child sef frown face for me. Dat kind thing. She go frown. I go say this one na enemy, aunty that want to distract me on what I'm doing. So what am I trying to bring out? What I'm trying to bring out at that point, do you think what that parent did was right? Is it actually right? Like, is it right? Like in the church like this, like as divine start
Okay.
making noise in the church. I'll carry my phone, I'll give divine just to distract her not to make noise. So I should now be watching Auntie Rachel while we are inside the church. Please let me know this because I want to learn too.
Okay, so I want I'm confused. So I want to say that you see this topic I invest of me, I am guilty. So
Hmm.
I am guilty
no
of
wonder you're no wonder you're laughing at me.
I mean, I am with an author or it's a church warder that came to tell me that I should not give my child a device. So I think that I actually think that there should be a class for the children. Yes. Because the children do not understand what is happening in the adult church. So there should always be provision. I am an advocate for there must be provision for the children. What's the point of children coming to church? If I don't know like this, today I went to church and I was so angry because I was not angry, but I got exhausted. Because now the children are with you, you are not able to listen, you're not able to concentrate. You're not, I cannot be me, I am in church because of I want to, I have my reason to be edified spiritually. How can I grow spiritually if I am in church and still taking care of children? Then they'll tell you, mommy, I want to pee, I want to use the restroom. Then you have to stand up again, take them to the restroom, bring them back. Before you will go, come back, you're already tired. So there must be an environment for the children because the way the children learn is different. Children must be engaged. That's the best way they can learn. They must have coloring books. They must have videos. They must have PowerPoint slides that will make the children understand. Okay, you want to teach the children, you must have a curriculum for the children. So I'm an advocate for. In fact, I actually did. That's why I'm laughing. I actually with the church what I did, and told her that how do you expect young mothers that have young children? Probably the first one is 4 years old, the second one is 2 year old. Children cannot even sit there in one place like for 1 hour, and then you keep on to check for 2 hours, and you expect that child to sit there for 2 hours. The child doesn't understand what the other father is saying. What are you saying? The child doesn't understand. But when you keep the child in an environment where there are other children, and they're able to see other children, they can relate to their peers. You give them coloring pages. Today we're talking about forgiveness. You give them a Bible story about somebody that, just give them one Bible story on how God told this person, or maybe a story of the Red Sea. You know how God divided the Red Sea. Give them pictures. Let the children come home. Let them tell their parents the story. That is how children learn. Children learn from stories, from engaged, like from active learning, not from just sitting down for 1 hour in the church, disturbing their parents. At the end of the day, by the time you take yourself as a mother, it's like you didn't even go to church today, you don't take your children again in church. Are you with me? Hear you? Hello? Hello? Oh, hear you? Okay, I'll just listen to it.